Hello everyone. In this video I will show you how you can fill the project roadmap. So where you can find the project roadmap is you can access the project audit checklist and criteria, and then you click on the project roadmap here. Okay, and you can access the project roadmap. So to make it easier for you to fill your own project roadmap, we already make one of example from Clean Our Plate project. And again, this is just an example. Like if you really want to change the data based on your current reality of your project, you can definitely change it, but make sure that it's still aligned with the objective of filling this project roadmap. Okay, in this project roadmap itself, it consists of vision and also the project itself. So basically it depends on how many projects that you have, and it doesn't have to be on the batch of the project. It can be based on the DMF that you have. So for example, you can put clean our plate here, then you can put speak up, and we already create based on the LCs. So you can, for example, access one of the LCs here, and yeah, you can definitely just put how many projects that you have, and you can add more based on the project. And yeah, so the first one, I will explain the content of this project roadmap. So firstly, we have the vision, which is like what's the thing that you want the vision to achieve based on the project in the future. And because it's vision, it should be something that are idealistic, like things that you really want to see on achieving in the future. So for example, for COP is eliminate food waste among youth in Malaysia by the year of 2030 through cultivating responsible consumption habits. So like, this is one of the example of vision. And then we also have the front. So this is based on your DMF. So for example, based on the DMF, you have one outcome, and then the output can be depend on the DMF of your project. So for COP here, we have around 4 outputs. And for the end goal, you can definitely just copy the end goal that you have based on your DMF. And for end goal, it should be something that you can foresee to be achieved by 2020. And it should be more specific and achievable and more measurable. Yeah, and the measurement should be based on the performance indicator in your DMF and the baseline data. So we already put the example. So for the outcome, it should be based on like more bigger scale, like targeted community. You can find it in online article, maybe from partners, maybe from universities. You can put a link as well. And for baseline data for the output, it should be, for example, based on your learning partner or your current situation of the community or the place that you're going to have the project to. Yeah. And the next in here, you can see there's 3 years of progress. So RPI means a roadmap progress indicator. So in this sense, how to make sure that we can know how far we're actually achieving the end goal. So for example, for the outcome, one of the RPI example can be like percent of food waste reduced based on baseline data. And through the upcoming year, the percentage should be increasing because we want to see that our project is progressing and sustainable. And as you can see, for example, number of participants on COP awareness. So the RPI, for example, initially in this year, you want to achieve like 50% at 10, and 2019 you want to increase it to 70, and 2020 is 100%. And then you can just really connect it with your project plan as well. So like in your project, what is the thing that you want to do to actually increase the number of participants in COP awareness program? Maybe you can have workshop, maybe you can have like a roadshow. Like it really depends based on your project. And as you can see here, there's a very specific example of how you can write the RPI. So basically it's very simple, and again the objective is to see if your project actually have a long-term plan, and first see if actually your project can really contribute to the community that you help the project to. So basically that's how you fill the roadmap. And if you have any question, you can directly contact me, or you can directly contact Alex Lim as well. So he's helping me in creating this framework, and especially if you're running COP, you can directly ask him to fill the data. So thank you everyone.